Boilermakers and the Northwestern Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the Boilermakers head coach before the game, this is a great opportunity for his squad. The Big 12, known for their strong defense and their wide-open offense, he expects his guys to be upset-minded today. One play at a time, do your job, and who knows what can happen. We'll keep you posted on how things are vibing down here on the field here in this big matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Boilermakers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Austin Mack. Out wide left, it's Covey. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. All right, guys, let's talk about Northwestern. You start the season, top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the jet sweep, trying to spread this defense out. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out. It's first down from the 11. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue!
Dan, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Now the toss. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Mack.
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
They've been able to put together nothing. Now 3rd and long from their own 1. The run to the right. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the right. Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Hand off Gibson, working left. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Quickly complete. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Gets the back moving. Maybe some room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Mack throws to the tight end. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Let's take a step back for a moment and think about Northwestern. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Back to throw, it's Mack. They're all over it. Just gets rid of that one.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll go play action with Mack. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Austin Mack. Oh, pressure's coming. On target over the middle. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man. They understood where the sticks were, and they weren't letting their playmaker get behind there. They were going to come up, make a sure tackle, and force the 4th down. And now you can make the decision on what you want it to be, but I like the execution by the defense.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, 1st down here. Throwing Mack. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Left side is Coleman. He breaks a tackle. Snowed under by the defense.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the 1st half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain. And let's see what they do on 4th down.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
On 4th. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
All right, well, we've seen this already on this drive before. 2nd time now, they go for it on 4th down, and they're able to get it running the football.
Trying to run, it's Coleman.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Second and long here. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Quarterback signaling to his guy. They'll go play action with Mack. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Marshall. In the backfield, it's Gibson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
And that last completion was a bit of a Pyrrhic victory. It made 3rd down even longer. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Finds his tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Mack, look out! And they got him.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
2nd down, going to throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Austin Mack sends it downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Takes a hit as he fires. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The kick is on its way. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Throwing Mack.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Boilermakers call timeout, and they will have no more. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. On the return. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Fires to the right. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out wide left, it's Gibson. Finds a crease at the 20. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Motion from the back. Wants to throw one first. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Boilermakers racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll give it to Jarrett Gibson. Defense all over him. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun on third down. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Mack. It's complete on the right side. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the number 4 team, the Vanderbilt Commodores. And it's the Demon Deacons, eyeing a second win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Right at the line. Got the first down, and he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Makes a catch down the right side. Lots of room to touchdown, Purdue! And they take it in for 6 more points. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Austin Mack. Mack's got it on the screen. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Gives him the big stiff arm. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Wildcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to pass. It's Mack. Oh, it's loose. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble.
Yeah, the receiver's got to do a better job in ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free, and this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it to keep possession.
Throwing, Mack. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Again, it's Mack. He fires to the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Northwestern will have to punt it away.
Number 92 on to kick it away.
Kick is in the air. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Sends it back in motion.
Oh, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Calls his own number. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moving the pocket, it's Marshall. Right side, it's Gibson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Running inside, it's Gibson. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Stepping to the right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Fields the punt. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Trying the left side. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Gets rid of it. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number.
He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Austin Mack. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Here's a give to Gibson. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number one. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Here's Gibson one more time. Turning it on. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats? And it
caught, and he's got room. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
The Boilermakers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to run this quarterback. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Northwestern. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Coming out with it, it's Harris. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Back open in the middle. There he goes. Past the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Boilermakers! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Trying to get the corner. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the ranking. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gets the back moving. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 15. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. The give to the single back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Finds a crease, it's Coleman. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Third and long coming up. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick give, it's Coleman. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be fourth down.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Mack to throw for it on fourth. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
The option, he'll keep it. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board and figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Unloads to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that fourth down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when, stuck it right on him, and they keep the drive alive.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit, where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the